Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for FET price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates and drop your questions and comments below. I will be glad to answer it. And for quick updates, follow me on X. The link is in the description below. So starting with the FET on the daily chart, we are looking at W, X and Y. After these three waves, WXY, we are looking to another three waves towards the upside where you have, of course, A, B, and a C. And by all means, after three waves down, three waves up, where your wave B here, supposing that we are in a flat, is higher than your start. And that means this flat is an expanding flat, where your wave B should be, of course, reaching higher than the start. After that, we are looking then for a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 waves for a wave C, an A, B, and a C, of course, as an expanding flat, where your wave C normally should be 5 waves towards the downside. Now, if we look closer, we are looking already here to 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. However, these waves has finished almost in the middle of this expanding flat, and it has reversed towards the upside by 5 waves. And that means, of course, this is a reversal, and that means this might be a high potential of a finished running flat, where your expanding flat can turn into a running flat because it cannot reach more than the half of this flat. In that case scenario, of course, you want to seek for a more higher prices. Of course, since you are having here a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a wave 1, potentially you want to seek for a wave 2 after it hitting almost the perfect fib levels between the 0.618 and the 0.78 fib level for the given prices here, of course. Your wave 2 should be a corrective wave with 3 waves towards the downside. Now, the minimum requirement for a wave 2 is a 0.38. Could that be enough for your wave 2? I think, and I doubt it, because we're already looking here at kind of an impulsive wave, small one, as a wave A. And here you are looking for an A, B, and possibly not finished yet as a wave B. So you are looking for A, B, and a C, and then moving again towards the downside for your wave 2. Possibly it could be also a finished A, B, and a C here, where we can dive in this much more deeper, of course, in the 1 hour chart. Now, your bearish scenario, of course, is a continuation of an expanding flat as we saw in the beginning. Because this can turn into a corrective if it is so, because, of course, we also touch here the 0.38 fib level, taken, of course, from this high to this low, and then to this high here. You can see that we already touch, of course, the 0.38, which it can also mean a 1, 2 towards the downside, and that can be a continuation for your wave C, of course, as an expanding flat with a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. However, of course, the 1 hour chart will tell us much more and give us much more information, of course, what is going on inside it. So let's move to it exactly here on the 1 hour chart and see what it might unfold for us. On the 1 hour chart, we can see here we have our impulse after a possible running flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Perfect impulse towards the upside, where you are looking, of course, for a massive wave 3 and then, of course, a wave 4, even touching the 0.6. It's not invalidated because we did not touch, of course, our zone 1 here. And when you move higher, of course, it means you're getting a higher high. From this one, of course, this is your wave 5 in an ending diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect impulse, no problem with it. Everything looks fine so far. After this, we are looking now at an impulse, another diagonal. Actually, it is a 1, 2 here, and then 3, 4, and a 5. So if we zoom in a little bit here, to get much better view, you can see, of course, that this diagonal is somehow, yeah, you can count it. Of course, it is a little bit choppy, but you can really count the 5 waves as 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Yes, perfect. And after this, we are looking to a clear 3 waves, which is good, touching almost the 0.618. And then, of course, after these 3 waves, you want to find the reply for the question here of the wave A. So your wave A, of course, is asking for an impulse, and she got a reply as a wave C. That's perfect. So basically, we can say a wave 2 towards the downside might be finished, all right, unless we are looking at a more complex correction. So what we look after here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possibly possible impulse. Yes, I think yeah, it can be. It didn't. Okay, this low did not interfere with zone 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, and then we are looking here as well at a correction after it. So basically, finish structure as 1, 2, if we want to call it. However, after this, we saw kind of 3 waves and then 3 waves. Therefore, definitely, this is a very complex structure here and not something. Not something easy to say. What I'm seeing here, something very new now, is a very possible triangle, right? After this zigzag, you're having ABC here, right? It is possibly that you are into a triangle for another X here, if this is your W, and then possibly you might have another Y, of course. In this case, of course, then we can call it as a 3 finished structure as W, X, and a Y. This is a scenario, of course. It can be. However, why it is a little bit low possibility, because I mean we didn't took the low yet. Yeah, it's still until now very possible as triangle. So this is a very possible scenario, because once we take the low here, then of course it's an invalidation for the triangle. But since we are very good in this level, exactly on it, we can still call it, right? We can still call a triangle where we can see, of course, 5 waves, A, B, C, D, E. And then after this, you want to seek a little bit high and then move down again with a zigzag or a flat. So any structure, yeah, to finish, of course, an A, a B, and a C, or W, X, Y. Therefore, of course, this might be as well, of course, a longer correction and then move up. Unless it is something else here where we are looking to a 1, 2, and possibly at another 1, 2 here. This can be as 3 waves rather than impulse, and possibly again 1, 2. Right, because this also might be impulsive, and then lower prices, right? However, what is less possibility here is that this 1, 2 is higher than this 1, 2, and again, low possibilities. Therefore, I tend to be much more complex structure as corrective towards the downside, right? And then move up. Okay, guys, this is the best reading that I can see for now. Is a zigzag, a triangle, and then a zigzag. Yeah, so this might lead us, of course, to a deeper wave 2 for this 1 and 2. And if you want to get some FET levels, of course, for this impulse here, we might reach, of course, this level for a wave 2. Therefore, your zigzag after the finished wave E, which is still remaining now, we are looking for one more zigzag around these FET levels, and therefore by this you can continue your wave 2 and then of course move up again towards the upside. Now breaking these levels, breaking it means, guys, okay, the bigger bearish scenario which we mentioned in the daily, where you are looking for a continuation for your wave C as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So a big bearish scenario. It can be, of course, a diagonal as well, right? It's not necessarily to reach this, but of course it can be a diagonal, right? So you are looking for 5 ways towards the downside, big 5 ways, not just small one, right? So far FET is again back in the danger zone, right? Where we are, still a little bit shaky between bullish and bearish. Now you have your big 5 impulsive waves towards the upside. However, your correction is not done yet. So it might be done anywhere. Of course, these are only the preferred level, okay? It can be 0.38, it can be 0.5, okay? And by the way, the minimum requirement is a 0.38, so definitely we are still looking for lower prices, okay guys? So so basically I cannot say bearish, okay, not yet. We are a little bit more potential of bullish, of course. However, we still need a low to move up. This is the recap of it. I hope that you like it, guys. If you did, please press the like button. And if you didn't subscribe for the channel, make sure you do for more updates. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.